Hi guys, my name's Mitz and I just want to show you how to make a simple spreadsheet in Excel that will add up your columns automatically and stuff like that. Now I'm using Microsoft Excel 2007, but some of the things can apply to 2003 or 2010 or whatever, so you should be right. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is click in the box here. So just say for an example that we're just going to make a little spreadsheet on how much money like a small business can make. So let's just call it a coffee van, say, and we're just going to do the sales for each month. Okay. Okay, so basically that's the title for it. Now, what we're going to do is go down to the first box. Now, I'm just going to quickly show you a simple one. So we're going to go January. Now, what I'm going to do is drag this box across and it'll fill it in for me. Okay, so January, February, March, April, May. Okay, so it filled it in for me. That's fine. Okay, so down the side, I'm going to write some products that the coffee van sells. So we've got coffee. Oops, that's not meant to be there. Wait a minute. It's just coffee, right? Cake. Now this is going to be how much we sell in dollars, okay? So hot food. What else can you sell at a coffee van? I'm just trying to think. Just say donuts, okay? Alright, so we've got four things there. So in January, just say I sold $1,200 worth of coffee, $300 worth of cakes, 500 of hot food, and 400 of donuts. Okay, so we'll just fill the table in. So these would be your actual takings that you've got. So just say for an example, we'll fill it in. Right, so now we've got our table filled out. Now, you'd usually use the right, you know, takings or whatever, but that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make a column down here and call it totals. Okay, so we want the totals of these columns to show up down the bottom here. So I'm going to drag this along totally there, so it looks like that's where it's got to be. And I'm going to go up the top and look for this little symbol here, this it's called auto sum. So if you've got an earlier version, you'll just see a little icon. So I'm going to press on it, and if I go back down, you can see that it's added up my totals for me. Okay, now at this stage I can also, because I've got it selected at the moment, I might make it bold to make the totals stand out. And also I think I might, I don't want to underline it, but I want to put a line over the top of it. So let's just say I come to this little box here and it gives me all these options. So I'm going to go top border. Okay, so now it's going to have a top border. Right, and also I might just bold that there. Okay, so let's just colour this while we're here since it's selected. So go up to this little bucket here and you can see a few choices here. So let's colour the totals section. And we can colour these as well. Oop. Okay, so if you just select all of those and just get them a little bit a different shade to the other one. There we go. Now we've got totals down here as well. We can select all of these and make them a different colour. What colour do we want to make them? We don't want to be too fancy. Okay, so now I want to fix up this title here, and I want it to move to the centre of all of these. Okay, I don't want it stuck over there. So what I'm going to do is start here, and I'm going to drag with my left finger on the button. I'm going to be selecting all of those, and I'm going to go up the top and say merge and centre, so it's got it there. And while I've got it selected, I'm going to bold it, okay? And maybe we can make it red or whatever you want. It doesn't really look good red, but do you know what I'm saying? Okay? Right, let's just make it a coffee colour or something like that. The other thing is, well, we can put the background behind it or whatever you want. So let's put a background behind it and then change the text back to black. Okay, so we have a table forming here, which is looking quite good. This here would look good like that, I suppose. You know, just give it a bit of a jazz. You can do the same thing here. Colour those up a bit. And also make them bold. Okay, so you've got kind of a thing happening around here. Now also you can colour those titles, those totals. Oh, I haven't even totaled that column. I was going to put a total column here, so if you wanted to, you don't have to. And the same thing applies here. We just select all these, and we can also come down here. And we go up to the auto sum and press on it. And now we've got all those columns totaled, or the rows totaled up. Okay, and the columns are totaled downwards, and then the real total is here. So in theory, all these should add up the same as all this. Okay, so this is the absolute total right there. So you can jazz it up and make it stand out a bit. Okay, now this is pretty fancy stuff here. I'll copy all of that and make it something, some colour to match in with something. There we go. Alright, now it's a bit of an odd table, but I guess you get the picture. Anyway, now what I'm going to do now, we'll just say, look at this. This updates automatically. So just say I'd made a mistake there, and I'll put in 200. Okay, now all the totals change. See how now it's 12,442? So let's do it again. So we'll make it 500. And it's changed again. It automatically updates itself. And so does this column at the end. So at the moment it's 4,750. If I go and change this one to 500, there we go, it's changed. Everything's updated automatically. This is the great thing about Excel. So if you were adding these figures up on a calculator and you made a mistake, you would have to go back and fix it and start again. Whereas this is got the numbers in front of you and it adds it up in front of you and it's stuck there. So that's great. Anyway, I've just got to make, this is bugging me this, I've just got to make this that colour as well, just to and you can go around and surround it if you want to. Go around the whole table. Let's have a look. You can do all sorts of things. Let's go around. Okay. I know it looks weird. I suppose that should be that colour as well, but anyway, I just want to show you that you can do whatever you want. So what I'm going to do now is make a chart, which is really easy. So first thing is we're going to select all the actual numbers in here. We're not going to select the totals, okay? Just the actual numbers, because we want the graph to add up its own thing. Okay? So now we're going to go to insert, and we've got like a pie chart, a bar, you know, all sorts of things here. This is 2007 But of course 2003's got the graph available as well. So you press on it and you get to choose which one you want. So I'm just going to go a simple one, and here it is here. Okay, so it's given me the all the details, and it's showing me, you know, what the winner is and blah blah blah. Right, so what I'm going to do also is that I want to change all of these numbers in this spreadsheet that I've made into dollars. Okay, right, so we're going to right click on it. I just want to select the numbers, okay, just the numbers, and I'm going to right click on it and say format cells, and then I'm going to go to currency, because at the moment it was just on general numbers. Right, so it says $sign because I am using dollars, and we'll go Australian dollars. And also 2 means the 2 decimal points. Now if you don't want the decimal points, just take them off, go to 0. Okay, see how it changes? But if you do want the decimal points, just put it back to 2. Okay, so press OK. Okay, now it's updated my graph here as well, and it's also updated all of my totals. Okay, now as you can see, I didn't do the totals here, so I can still do them. I just select them all, right click, go to format cells, go to currency, and do the same thing. Now there's the decimal point thing again, take it away and press OK. See, now that's done as well. Okay, now this looks pretty professional. Well, for an amateur. Okay, so I'm sure this will impress your bank manager when you go for your loan or whatever you're doing. Right, so let's do it again. Okay, so that's done. Now, if you want to be an accountant or something like that, you are definitely going to have to know how to use Excel. There is no doubt about it. Alright, thanks for watching.